Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and it's Friday before Thanksgiving, and we're going to break down the best Black Friday Best Buy deals for Blu-ray and 4K. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos daily. So yes, that magical time of year, Black Friday, is just upon us. So the ads came out about a week and a half ago, and while more or less they're going to be set in stone as far as what we're getting, there are going to be probably some pop-ups the day of Black Friday that I won't be able to cover, unfortunately. It's just like one of those things you gotta go into the store, figure out what it is. I know a couple years ago, they did the ultimate cut of Batman versus Superman on 4K for $10. And that was an unadvertised deal. So there are deals that will be probably had on this sale. But I'm going to go over the ad, and I'm going to check out some of the Blu-rays and 4Ks I feel are worthy to go into. I'll break it down by price point. So we'll start with the $5.99 price point. Now, I'm not going to list every single title that's on sale. That's just way too long, and you can go online to a myriad of places and find that information. But I want to, in case you're not familiar, I just want to highlight a few things I think are really good deals that you should pick up, and a little bit of opinion about it. Let's see. We'll start with the $5.99 ad. These are all Blu-rays. There's going to be no 4K in these ads. Now, when I go over the Blu-rays, anybody who knows my channel is I favor 4K. So I'll let you know if I think it's a good deal on Blu-ray, but I also think overall that same title's probably more than likely going to be in 4K. So we'll also examine the price point on that. One of the first few in the $5.99 section is we have Despicable Me 3. Which I think for $5.99, I don't think you can go wrong, honestly. Animation is one of those subjective things anyway, as far as, whether it looks great on 4K versus Blu-ray. So I think, if you're kind of on the fence and you just want to really get good stuff, Despicable Me 3, I think, is a good Blu-ray, especially for the price, $5.99. We also have Dunkirk. Now, that one I would highly suggest getting on 4K. They do have that. We'll go over the price, but here it's $5.99. They have other things like Deadpool, the original, Deepwater Horizon, Get Out. All right, here's a couple. Insidious, The Last Key is going to be $5.99. That does not have a 4K copy, so that's probably the cheapest we're going to get it. We have Stephen King's It for $5.99. Once again, that one is also going to be on sale for 4K. I'll give you the price for that. Both John Wicks are also $5.99. The original John Wick has been around that price point for a while now. I've seen it around $5.99, $7 for a couple years now. So while that's not a spectacular, it's a deal. It's not a, oh my God, this is the first time, that kind of thing. John Wick 2, on the other hand, that I don't think I've ever seen it for that price point. So if you're into John Wick, which are amazing action films, definitely get that. But I would highly suggest getting the second one in 4K, and we'll go over the price for that as well. The Men in Black trilogy, Murder on the Orient Express. That was a decent film. I own that one. Definitely looking for $5.99. I think that's worth a risk to pick that one up. Now here's a great one. Ready Player One. Awesome. $5.99. Not bad at all. Not bad. The Jennifer Lawrence Red Sparrow. That was okay. I think it's a $5.99 movie, to be honest. They have a couple others. Spider-Man Homecoming. Tag. Tag, I think, is a very decent film. Well worth the $5.99. It's funny. It's really funny. It just came out semi-recently, so that's a good price for a new title. The Hitman's Bodyguard, also for $5.99. That was a surprising movie for me. I really enjoyed it. Let's see. There's a couple more. Let's see. We have Valerian in the City of a Thousand Planets. Yes, it's $5.99. I highly suggest getting that one in 4K, though. That one is also on sale. It is gorgeous. The HDR is just breathtaking in that film. I think you would lose something, honestly, if you got it on just a standard Blu-ray. But it's still a good price. Now, jumping into the $7.99, once again, no 4K titles at this. Well, no, I'm sorry. There's a separate section of $7.99 4K titles we'll go into, but this is just the Blu-rays. Let's see. We have Game Night. Excellent comedy. I thought it was fun. I think it was good. It's definitely worth the price. It's beautiful, like, cinematography in that for a comedy movie. I don't know. It's funny. Happy Death Day. I enjoyed that one. Once again, this and Game Night are two movies you cannot get in 4K, so this is the best you're going to get, physical media at least. That is also $7.99. Hereditary, yes. If you don't have a 4K player and you're just Blu-ray, absolutely get it. That is a fantastic price for one of my favorite movies of this year. I can't say enough about Hereditary. It's great. A couple ones here that I feel are slipped under the radar this year. Hostels with Christian Bale. I thought it was a really good movie. It's kind of got a little bit of a Dances with Wolves, 3:10 to Yuma vibe. It's a Western, but it's a little more than that. Really good. Justice League also hit the $7.99 shelf. Let's see. Logan Lucky. I feel this was one of the most underrated movies of last year. It was directed by Steven Soderbergh. It's fun. If you like Steven Soderbergh films and you liked Ocean's 11, I'm not talking about the new Ocean's 8. I'm talking about Ocean's 11. It has an Ocean's 11 vibe to it, but more of a, country setting to it. But it's a lot of fun, actually. It's a really good movie. I highly suggest. Molly's Game, also $7.99. Let's see here. Dwayne Johnson's Rampage, also on Blu-ray, $7.99. And a couple other movies that came out this year. The Greatest Showman, which I feel also should warrant a 4K purchase if you can get it, but that is also $7.99. And yeah, there's a couple more on there. The newest Tomb Raider, Uncle Drew. Let's see. All right. Now, the $7.99 4K titles. These are all going to be Lionsgate. And Lionsgate puts out some, for the most part, really good stuff. And these are some excellent prices. So here are a few of the highlights. We have American Psycho. That just came out recently. It was retailing at Walmart for $15 or $17.95 or something like that. For $7.99, that's excellent. And it's a worthy upgrade. It really is. Let's see. We have Deepwater Horizon. Good movie. That's worth $7.99. Now, this one is a cheesy movie. And I'm speaking about Gods of Egypt. A lot of people wrote this off. It's fun. I enjoyed it. It unfortunately got hit with the, it's not accurate because we don't have ethnic actors playing whatever, it's a fun movie. It's despite, Hollywood's Hollywood, but I don't feel like you should fault the movie for it. It's really cheesy. Now, I like Alex Proyas stuff. I still think his best was The Crow, but this is still fun. I thought it was good. It's cheesy, but it's $7.99 good. Let's put it that way. Hacksaw Ridge, $7.99. Now Halloween, the original, came out on 4K just recently, within a month or so ago. $7.99. That is an excellent price. I think it's a great transfer. It's a worthy upgrade. We have John Wick, the original, also in 4K. I say go for that one. I mean, if you're gonna go Blu-ray, just spend $2 more. It comes with the Blu-ray, and let's see. We have these movies literally just came out this week. And that's all three of the Rambo movies, and they are making another one. So if you want to get in on the ground floor before the last film or the next film comes out, $7.99 just came out this week. Awesome. Here's a movie I feel also is a little under the radar. It has a following, but I think it deserves more respect or more attention than it gets, and that's the original Sicario. That's Denise Delaveaux. Sorry. Yeah, that's a great movie. That's a great movie. He did recently Blade Runner 2049, one of my favorite movies of last year. Let's see. The Hitman's Bodyguard. Oh, I say go for it. the picture, I think it was spectacular in this. It really looks good. Okay, here's the other one. Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets I mentioned earlier. Yes, buy this in 4K. Even if you only have a Blu-ray player, get it anyway just in case you get the 4K. The picture is stunning in this. It really looks great. And it's a fun movie. It kind of is like a little bit like, I would say, The Fifth Element, but it's its own thing, you know, and it's the same director. So there, you know, he has a pedigree there. I enjoyed it. I actually thought it was very underrated. I actually wish the 3D would come out in America. Unfortunately, that's a region-locked 3D disc, so won't be able to get that here. Now moving on to the $9.99 4Ks. Air Force One just came out 2-3 weeks ago. Great price for that. Excellent price. Apollo 13, another one, definitely worth the $10. Atomic Blonde. I like that one a lot. I think the picture looks stunning in that. And while I felt like the first half dragged a little bit, the second half more than made up for it. I really enjoyed Atomic Blonde. The original Deadpool. Now, I've seen that floating around $10, $12 in the past. So, not a spectacular deal, but if you're catching up on your Deadpool, go for it. Let's see. Hostiles, $10. Both Independence Day movies. The first one, I think has a good upgrade, but it's not essential of an upgrade, you know. The second one looks beautiful in 4K. It really does. John Wick Chapter 2 for $10. Run and get that movie in 4K. You need it. It's one of the best looking discs, I feel, that has been put out on the format. I think it looks gorgeous, honestly. It's a great movie, too. Jumanji, and of course, Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle. Both are $10 at Black Friday. I believe Welcome to the Jungle is also a doorbuster. That looked gorgeous too on disc. It really looks good. I think the original Jumanji is a worthy upgrade from the Blu-ray, and I would go for it. Justice League also $10. Kingsman: The Secret Service $10. The original Logan, yes, come on, you have to have this already. It includes the noir version, which is my preferred version to watch it in, the black and white. But yeah, that's an excellent price for it. The original Pacific Rim. The new Sicario Day Soldado, also $10. That's a $10 movie to me. It was not as good as the original Sicario, but I think it was worth worth $10. The original Equalizer. Sequel's coming out on disc first week of December, I believe. So yeah, get in on that one. That's a great movie. Love the Equalizer. A couple of we have The Fate of the Furious, also $10. The Martian, The Revenant, X-Men Apocalypse. X-Men Apocalypse $10. If you want to complete the Fox X-Men library, go for it. Let's see. Now this is where they start listing the 4Ks at $14.99. I think some of these are good deals, but I don't feel like any of these are great deals. And there's a lot here, but I've seen most of these at the $14.99 price point at some time or another. I'll name now. I think the ones there's a lot of the recent MCU Marvel stuff. Those I think are as cheap as you're going to get them. It doesn't look like any of these are going to be super secret doorbusters, like $10. They're listed for like $14.99, but you have Ant-Man and the Wasp, Avengers Infinity War, Black Panther, Deadpool 2 is $14.99. It's not part of the MCU, but still. Let's see here. Spider-Man Homecoming, also $14.99. A lot of the Batman films, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, all the Nolan Batman stuff is $14.99. Let's see here. Coco, come on. That was amazing. $14.99 in 4K. Awesome. Deadpool 2. Dunkirk. Yes. That one's another one where I've seen it at $14.99. I don't feel like this is it's a worthy pickup, absolutely, but this is not a good Black Friday deal. It's okay. I think $10 would have been the perfect deal for this, because I've seen it for $14.99. So, let's see. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Getting ready for the new one. Fury. Excellent movie. Excellent. I think I would wait. I think that eventually will hit $10 at some point. But it's a great war movie. It really is. And there's another one, Hook. Literally, I think that was on $14.99 like 2 weeks ago. So it's not a great deal, but it's a worthy upgrade if you decide to go that route. And yeah, pretty much all the Nolan stuff in 4K is $14.99 here. Stephen King's It. Yeah, definitely get this one. I loved it. I think it looked great, especially if you have Dolby Vision. I think it's even better. Kingsman, The Golden Circle, $14.99. They have the 2-pack. Now, while I don't think that's a great deal in itself, I think Kingsman, The Secret Service Golden Circle 2-pack, that's a good deal. $14.99 is not bad for that. The latest Mamma Mia, here we go again, $14.99. It's okay. I could see that going lower at some point. Man of Steel, $14.99. Once again, a lot of these hit like $10 at some point, so they're not great deals. But there's, Murder on the Orient Express. I think if you're a fan of the movie and you have 4K, that's an okay price. It's an okay price. Pacific Rim Uprising. That's a $10 movie to me. Personally, not even close to being as good as the first one. But it's okay. It's dumb, but I think it's a little overpriced at that point. I would wait for $10 on the 4K. I think eventually it'll hit there. Maybe next Black Friday, give that a shot. Skyscraper, $14.99. Meh. I guess considering it is a recent release, it's not a bad price, but I could see that going lower at some point. I mentioned Spider-Man Homecoming already. Red Sparrow. Is that a $14.99 4K good price? It's okay. I would probably wait for 10 on that. Let's see here. Dark Knight Rises. The Darkest Minds, which recently came out, $14.99. Greatest Showman. Yes. That looks unbelievable in 4K. It looks so good. The Post, 4K, $14.99. It's all right. The Shape of Water, excellent movie. Excellent movie. 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Yeah, that's a good movie. It's. I'm not sure it's one that's got a lot of repeat factor for a lot of people, but it's a good price. But I can also see that one going down. Tomb Raider, yes, came out earlier this year. Okay price. I could see that one going down as well. That one even could be a doorbuster. I don't know. Uncle Drew 4K and Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, I believe last year was $10 as one of the secret doorbusters, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. That for the Best Buy. Like I said, if you want a complete look at the list, go over to Black Friday ads, or you can check on the forums over at Blu-ray.com. They do have a very comprehensive list broken down. So yeah, that's going to do it for the Best Buy ad. I'm going to go ahead and explore in the next video the Target ad, and then we'll do Walmart. So that's pretty much going to do it for this one. Leave your comments below. What are you picking up for Black Friday? Anything from Best Buy? So please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and put out videos every day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.